the last part of the game. So basically, Voice of Cards is just like a regular shape RPG, but in the forms of cards. One thing I would say about the last one is that they were all like bound to like fictional stories and stuff like that. And you read the stories, you read the beginning of the stories, and then you would unlock the ending of the stories, and all of them were kind of like tragic or bad or fucked up. So just to give you that heads up, yeah, we are trying to just enjoy the game. And let me change the category real quick, and we will go and play this for a little bit. I'll switch to this one. Alright, again.
Ah, I bid you welcome.
Hello.
I shall be your game master for this tale. It is a pleasure to have you. Now then, just like this, I will be using cards to draw you into the world of this story. From time to time, you may be presented with choices like this. That's correct. It doesn't mean anything, but still, good job.
Thank you.
You're following along with all this, I trust?
Yep.
Moving on, I believe your experience of the story will be shaped in no small part by my narration. As such, I hope you'll have rather more fun keeping the sound on while you play. That said, rest assured that the game remains enjoyable without sound. My words will be subtitled just as they are now.
Let's play him. Okay.
With the formalities sorted, we're all ready to begin the game. My. Yeah, you can hear the sound of the waves.
Can you guys hear the game okay?
How very evocative. Now then, let's begin our tale. Allow me to welcome you to the world of Voice of Cards. You're about to step into the shoes of the hero of this tale as he sets forth on a grand adventure. Said adventure takes place in a remote part of the sea, in which ancient traditions are alive and well. You will touch the hearts of many who dwell in this place as you journey to change fate's promise of untold ruin.
I'm scared, bro.
I believe in you. I believe your journey will be a success.
Thank you, J Master.
And on that note, it is time for that journey to begin. May the waves see you safely across the tide.
Voice of Card, the Forsaken Maiden.
Our story begins in a secluded grotto. The sound of the waves echoes softly across the rock walls. A solitary young man stands in front of a ship floating in the water. Brush in hand, he busies himself painting the vessel. Once he finishes his work, he decides to carve his name into the side of the hull. A finishing touch.
Should we go with default name? They didn't give us a choose name last time, so let's go with nobody. Yep.
You carve your name in small lettering into the ship. Oh, a handsome name, that. This young lad is the hero of our tale, and your window into the world. You're a navigator without a ship, and your soul yearns to set out upon the ocean blue for your own reasons. You have spent a great deal of time repairing the wrecked ship before you, in the hopes of crafting a partner, aboard which you might sail the high seas. The sound of a wooden box tumbling to the ground rips through the grotto. You heave a deep sigh and decide to head over to the source of the racket.
That one never made a noise. Machine. Refrigeration.
You need to head over to the source of the noise, so you turn back around.
It seems like to be a meeting over there. Let us leave. Let us run away. Oh, dang it. We must meet the maiden.
The source of the noise turns out to be a young girl. It looks as though she has knocked over a wooden box, packed with shipbuilding supplies, and is in quite a panic about it. The girl's name is Laddie.
Laddie.
You came across her some time ago, collapsed on a beach. You attempted to bring her to a nearby village, but she was quite opposed to the idea for some reason. As such, she has been helping you repair the ship here. You're not quite sure how to respond to her knocking the box over.
Yeah, that's...
It's okay, you say in a gentle, reassuring tone. Laddie's worried expression melts away, replaced by one of relief. You move to leave the grotto, saying, "I'm going to the village to get some food." Laddie waves goodbye, her forlorn smile seeing you off. The young woman has lost her ability to speak.
Oh, shit.
Neither of you have any knowledge of how she ended up in her situation, and you spend many quiet hours together in the grotto. The scent of the sea and a sense of isolation hang heavy in the air. The island is bound for ruin and has had its name since before any can really recall. This is Omega Isle. You take a deep breath and then set out for the nearby Omega village, which shares the island's name. Beyond the pier, the ocean sprawls out in all directions, beckoning you to adventure. You have arrived near the entrance of the village. You spy a shadow skulking about in the midst of a thicket. The shadows fall away to reveal a small monster. It's unusual to see one this close to the village. It might be cute, but it's still a monster and a threat. You must slay the beast before it can cause trouble or worse in the village.
Oh, it's dead.
You did great.
Easy win is the achievement I just got.
Gorgeous flower beds burst with blossoms that will one day wilt and wither away, much like Omega Village itself. This is a village that has accepted its fate to be but a moment in time, destined to fade.
Guys, I'm gonna grab some more food, so I'm just gonna put this on pause for a second. I'll be right back. Okay, back again. Let's go meet the mayor.
An island in want of a maiden shall fall, he mutters, to no one in particular.
You fulfill the necessary requirement. The flip aged man story. So this is what we're talking about. Flipping cards. So, where is it? I flip it. Characters. So every one of the characters in this game has like a front side, right? There you go. I lost my wife in the war. All I could do was watch as the life drained out of her. Right, so you get this like initial one, and then you flip it. And I know how hard that was for you, Grandpa, but that happened yesterday. Please try to focus. So, and then yeah, there's the backstory that's not recontextualized what happens on the first one. What? So he's like losing his mind, I guess. But yeah, it's like a cool little thing about the cards.
This might be the last time I see this flower bed, the boy says, gazing forlornly at the flowers.
Oh man, I will take a look.
I wish I got to be the maiden, the girl says mournfully, dressed head to toe in maiden garb, and clearly pretending to be such.
Okay, they're unlocking these things quickly as heck. Because it's DLC, they're like, man, we can't mess around.
A lone woman diligently cleans the grounds of the maiden shrine.
Let's go to the mayor's place.
You stop in at the mayor's house and discover that he already has a guest. The two are engaged in discussion. You listen in and learn that they are troubled by monsters that have appeared near the village and have been devouring precious stores of food. The villager sighs deeply. I suppose it's about the end for the village, they say flatly before departing the mayor's home. The man left standing in the room has a certain sagacity about him. He notices you waiting and inclines his head in greeting.
What does sagacity mean? Let me take a look at that. Showing keen mental, and good judgment, shrewd. Okay, he's a shrewd old mayor.
His name is Grief. As the village's mayor, he spends his days dealing with all manner of happenings around town. He looks to be at a loss over the damage being caused by the monsters. It would likely be a simple matter for you to deal with the beasts. You offer to deal with the monsters, and Greeth replies with his thanks. You're always a big help. This is part of your daily routine. You work to sort out the village's troubles in order to procure food to eat. The windows are closed, and it's too dark to see much inside. All sound seems to fall away.
Your house.
Home sweet home.
No.
This is no time for a nap. You turn around and walk out the door. How may I help you? The proprietor inquires.
Ooh, they are moving characters around from the first game. That was the main character in the first game. Yeah, I'll take it.
Will that be all? The proprietor asks.
Yep. Let me out. Let me out.
How may I help you? The proprietor inquires.
Her speed. So we want this to track her short sword. Man, we need iron armor. Okay.
Will that be all? The proprietor asks. A monster has appeared before you. It holds what's left of a piece of fruit in its teeth, and its mouth moves restlessly. With a sigh, you mutter, "Let's get this over with then," and ready your weapon. Fight him off.
Hmm. Forgot what Bunny was kind of giving. Nobody leveled up.
With practiced skill, you swing your weapon. The blade flashes through the monster's throat. Merciless. Perfect aim. It would appear that you are quite accustomed to killing. You wipe the blood off your weapon. As you do, you notice a shadow in the distance. Another monster, perhaps? Silently, you creep up on the shadow and bring your blade down on it with practiced speed. But the shadow nimbly evades your strike and runs off. Whatever the shadow was, it was taken aback by your unexpected assault. It looks like it ran off in the direction of the spire near the village.
Well, yeah. Forwards. What else is it? So, oh, because I leveled up that one. Let me in.
You stand before the Spirit Spire, said to have been erected to protect the island. Yet with the villagers having accepted ruination, it now stands forlorn, an edifice without a purpose. This place, so named for the spirits themselves, is one that the villagers do not enter. Despite this, you say to yourself, I have to get rid of the monster, and decide to profane the place with your presence.
Sorry, I remember the sticky time of the controls. You who enter spirit.
There are some words etched into the door, but they are weathered and difficult to read. Worried though you are about whatever the words might say, you nonetheless try pushing the handle. With some protest, the door groans open. You spy the shadow of the monster you encountered earlier. Your insight that it had taken refuge in the spire has proven a good one. The shadow notices your presence and flies off at blinding speed. You can't help but admire the rapid escape, though it looks like you're back to chasing after a shadow.
Come here. Get your ass over here.
You survey your surroundings, relying on the shafts of sunlight filtering in through the windows. However, you're unable to see the monster from where you are.
Ooh, an altar.
In the back of the large hall, there is an altar, which evinces a sense of deep mystery. The altar is wrought of a strange kind of stone, its surface polished smooth. It looks as though it's meant for use in some important ritual. You approach the altar to check that there are no places for monsters to hide themselves away inside it.
Maiden here.
In reply to the mysterious and unidentifiable voice that suddenly rent the silence, you ask in a sharp tone, "Who's there?"
My spirit.
You strain your ears, trying to make out the broken snippets of words echoing off the chamber walls.
Yeah, bro, this just seems like a great way to get, sacrifice. Lati?
After speaking a word that rings familiar to your ears, Laddie, the voice becomes impossible to hear. It cannot be. Could you truly have heard the voice of the spirit from the Maiden's myth passed down on the island? All signs of the monster you were in pursuit of seem to have vanished. For the time being, you decide to return to the village and report your success.
Spirit of weapons. Alright, don't stretch.
When you arrive at the mayor's house, there is a young visitor already there. She looks to be making an impassioned request of Grieth. In a wearied voice, Grieth replies, "There is no longer any maiden in our village." Admonished, the girl leaves the house with disappointment written across her expression. You inform the mayor that you've taken care of the monsters around town. As thanks for completing the job, the mayor hands you a basket of fruit.
Let's go. Fruit.
Oh, good, you think to yourself. Another day, another basket of fruit.
Actually,
You re-enter the grotto and announce your return. On a normal day, Laddie would already have zipped over to greet you. But today, nothing.
what's wrong, lady? What's going on?
You walk over to
Okay.
Laddie and discover that she is sound asleep. Life in the grotto is not one of creature comforts. Rather, a fair few inconveniences. You've tried several times to bring Laddie to the village, but she was adamantly opposed on every occasion. You sometimes catch glimpses of her face while she sleeps. Always it is contorted in anguish, as though she is in the throes of a terrible nightmare. You notice a bulky book lying open next to Laddie, filled with carefully drawn words and images. It seems to be some kind of picture book that Laddie made herself. You know, I confess, I am a bit curious. Unable to overcome your curiosity, you decide to take a look at the picture book. Beside evocative images of deep forests and towering mountain ranges, Laddie has written a story patterned after the Maiden's myth. The picture book story is set in a small village replete with nature. The village enjoys the promise of peace and tranquility, thanks to the young woman born to be the Maiden. The Maiden goes before the altar to perform a ritual, which invokes the power of a great spirit to protect the village. You look over the artwork. A a spitting recreation of the altar you saw in the spire, and think back on the mysterious voice. The voice claimed it was a spirit, and you're certain it spoke Laddie's name. You were so caught up in the thoughts racing through your head that you failed to notice Laddie had awakened. Laddie seems embarrassed that you've seen her book. Tears prick the corners of her eyes.
What type of embarrassing? Is she like angry embarrassed or just like embarrassed embarrassed?
If Laddie were indeed the maiden, it would be no exaggeration to call her the very light of hope, a protective force that could save the island from its encroaching ruin. With faint expectation tightening your chest, you consider taking her to the altar in the spire. You've given Laddie some of the fruit you brought back. She dreamily stuffs some of it into her mouth. Maybe she likes it. You hope so. Your stomach rumbles as you watch her, and together, the two of you enjoy a light meal.
Laddie has joined the party. Let's go. Oh, we should just what? Oh. Yeah, I'll do some shadows. Getting. Shout out, not good. And let's do a big voice shout out. Let's do one for Bravo, so I don't forget it. Oh, okay. I thought I was just randomly saying that we got TPA'd, and I was like, how did we get TPA'd? We didn't even fight anything. Okay.
You take Laddie with you and return to the spire. As you approach the entrance of the spire, the staff that Laddie clutches close begins to emit a faint light.
Laddie seems to be made out of magic.
Seeing the mysterious light, you are convinced Laddie has a deep connection to the spire. Her expression uneasy, Laddie takes hold of your sleeve with a tentative touch.
Check this out.
You stand before the altar once more, bathed in an air of mysticism. The light emitting from Laddie's staff intensifies, as if indicating its destination.
It's like the Maiden. Oh man, it's weird when you go to
In response to the
X like the
enigmatic
Maiden.
voice,
You should give me some.
Laddie's staff exudes a dazzling light. A spirit appears right before your eyes. Well, maybe it's a spirit? It's some kind of strange stuffed animal.
Shit. I'm the spirit. Cough.
The stuffed toy seems to be affecting a voice of considerable gravitas and choking itself in the process. This creature is called Lack. Though you cannot be certain it speaks the truth, it claims to be a spirit. You approach, hoping to ask about the Maiden, but with blinding speed, Lack zooms behind Laddie, putting her between you as a shield.
Really, but with Lack and Lats. Lati. Lack and Lati. Lack zoom behind Lati. Okay.
You're the one from before, Lack says, quaking. It would appear that you're mistaking the creature for a monster, and doggedly chasing after it has made it rather afraid of you.
I'm not giving that a sword.
You hold out an offer of reconciliation, and Lack takes it and immediately starts munching away. Between bites, it says, "You've got some good taste there." You're not really sure if the make good worked out, but in any event, Lack looks willing to listen to you now.
Okay.
You ask about the Maiden once more, and Lack begins to talk a lot. It seems to enjoy doing so. Just as the Maiden's myth handed down amongst the denizens of the island suggests, it explains, Laddie was indeed born to be the Maiden here. However, she was unable to take up her role. This has caused no small amount of distress over the island's inevitable destiny to sink beneath the raging waves. Lack concludes with a proposal. How's about you go and meet with the other maidens and fetch the Maiden's relics? As you had hoped, Laddie appears to be the key to the island's salvation. This island is not the only one home to a spirit. There are islands throughout this archipelago, and upon each dwells one of the 4 maidens who govern their own spirit.
Maiden hunting, boys. Gotta find all the maidens.
The self-proclaimed spirit explains that if you bring the maiden's relics that each of these maidens possess back to this spire, Laddie will be able to become a maiden herself. Laddie shows the staff in her hand, wearing an expression that seems to say, "This is a maiden's relic." You ask, should we kill the maidens and steal the relics?
Jeez, dude.
Laddie shakes her head rapidly, as if to insist that you definitely should not do that.
Immediately went into murder.
As Lack explains, each maiden has an attendant, an escort, and protector. This would make it difficult to take the relics by brute force. If Laddie becomes a maiden and performs the maiden's ritual at the altar, the island can be saved. The world-changing immensity of what you have just learned echoes in your mind. It takes you a little while to fully digest it. But it does just so happen you've been readying a seaworthy vessel for your own purposes. You accept Lack's proposal to help Laddie become a maiden.
Black Joyce party. Need to tell?
So, you want me to poof you back to the entrance?
Well,
You decide to make for the spire's exit. Accompanied by your new allies, you make to enter the village. But Laddie seems to find something about this idea disagreeable and clings to a tree nearby, refusing to budge. "Oh, I got this one," says Lack, evidently with some kind of plan in mind. The fluffy creature begins to chant a sort of mysterious spell.
Wuna Wonka, Wuna Wonka.
Suddenly, Laddie's face is transformed into that of an odd old man. Laddie touches her transformed visage and then gives a thumbs up, perhaps as if to say, "Good job."
Let's take a snip of that. I'm gonna call that. Put a delay in it. I'm gonna label this one I'll probably put that on my one ranker, I believe it's called. I thought that moment was funny.
You are a god. But Laddie looks sideways at you as she walks into the village, her identity now safely hidden. This is your home. A desk pushed up near the wall is adorned with an unfurled map and a scattering of books. The navigation map is of your own design and depicts the various islands in this region of the sea. It contains information on the maidens of those nearby islands, culled meticulously from books and the tales of passing travelers.
Information on names and those nearby find going and tales from that. Oh, dead.
Before all of this, you had found yourself unable to merely sit and watch the village's decline, and so planned a voyage to seek aid from the maidens of the other islands. After popping into the back room, you emerge with a carefully polished ship's wheel and present it to your companions. It is the final piece of the ship you restored at the grotto. With it, you will finally be able to set sail on the voyage you have dreamed of for so long. You have made ready for the voyage, but before you set sail, you decide to stop in at the mayor's to say your farewells. Grieth's eyes fall over the unfamiliar face behind you. And who do we have here?
My girlfriend. I think this was the funny answer. Let's go with the funny answer.
At your quick response, Grieth blinks a few times in confusion. His eyes dart back and forth between the pair of you, as though his brain is putting together the pieces of a complex puzzle. At length, he offers a deep nod. You'll need to clear up the misunderstanding later. Changing the subject, you explain to the mayor that you'll be leaving the village for a little while on a voyage to save the island. You felt sure that the mayor, with his love of the village, would see you off with a smile. And yet the moment you explain that you found a maiden who can save the island, his attitude changes like the fickle sea winds, and he voices opposition to your journey. This island is destined to meet its end, he says. You can practically sense him digging his feet in. You cannot fathom why he, the mayor of the village, would believe something like that. Though each of you hold the island in your hearts, you cannot reconcile the difference of opinion. Like lovers going their separate ways after an acrimonious spat, it looks as though you will be setting out on bad terms. You believe that your desire to save the island will prove to be the right perspective.
Yeah, fuck the mayor. What does he know? He just he basked some fruit to kill very tiny monsters that he probably could kill.
Your ship, your trusted companion. You climb up to the stern, and with every bit of care you can muster, you attach the wheel. The final stroke upon the canvas. At last, your ship is finished.
It looks fucked up.
The vessel's design is patterned after a great whale. There are a number of mismatched parts, but that particular quirk only makes you love it all the more. As you look over your handiwork, you realize that your companion on this upcoming journey will need a name. What would a fitting name be, you ponder? Laddie tears a page from her book and then scribbles
Whoa,
a name down.
McCall. How you doing?
In her small handwriting is written,
Hey, Pungo.
the Bon Vent.
The Bon Vent. Okay. How you guys doing? Thank you, McCall, for the raid. You are too kind. How was Dark Souls? Give you a shout out. Hi everyone, welcome raiders. I'm nobody. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. But you know, sometimes we play games or we work on projects. Hi Bobbert, how are you doing? Yeah, so we're just having a gaming stream. We play a little bit of Bomber Cyberpunk, and now we're playing a little bit of voice records. Nicole, how was your stream? How are you? Did you kick a Dark Souls monster's butt? Tell us all the things. Let's go. Game soon. Nice. Hello, Bungo. Hello, Robert. Thank you for the spinning McCalls. Yeah, we're playing Wizard Cards. We played the first story in this installment. And now this is the second one. I'm doing well. I had a half day at work. And I got to stream today, and that's always nice. I also got to try some stuffed crust pizza from Domino's, and I like it. Very tasty.
According to Lack, the words are a kind of prayer in the language of the spirits for safe passage when bidding one farewell on a long journey.
Bon voyage.
A farewell said before long journeys. The words could make a fitting appellation for your ship. You're unsure of just how much you ought to trust Lack or his skill with words, but nonetheless, decide to go with Laddie's suggestion. Together, you load up the Bon Vent with the necessary provisions. Preparations for your departure are now finished.
Let's go.
You throw your hands upon the ship's wheel.
Let's go
and
find
shout,
medians and save the
"Weigh
island.
anchor with gusto. Your voyage has begun."
But yeah, McCall. Yeah, thank you so much for entrusting the community with me. Make sure you're doing all the post-stream stuff. Please get some food. Please get yes, stuffed crust. It was delicious. Yeah, please eat, drink, take any medicine, take a little stretch, walk. Make sure you're doing all the things that you need to do after stream. I should probably be reading this. I probably should be reading some of this. Yet one of these, I was like, a Maiden thinking that they were ruined. A young seafarer searched for a way to save his home. Meets a mysterious maiden who lost her both powers. It's going too fast, guys. Something very serious has to gather the relics. And they set sail to see the Isles. Guys, I'm terrible. Did. Alright, we did the first chapter, guys. Let's go.
though your ship had long since forgotten the taste of seawater, it nonetheless cuts through the waves like a fillet knife through fresh fish. It is your first sea voyage. Laddie's eyes glitter as she looks out at the horizon, stretching ever onward over the endless blue expanse.
All right, I know how to like
She opens up your
take care of a
homemade
boat. It's not like the
navigation map,
first time, right?
checking
That'll
the
be bad.
locations of the islands where the other maidens live. On the island to the south of here lives a beauteous maiden garbed in azure robes, as though the sky itself is wrapped around her.
I probably should tell you what's going on. Oh man, okay. Yeah. So Voice of Cards. It's just a JRPG told through cards, and that has a GM. We literally just started like a few minutes ago, and we just woke up as the hero of the story. We're with this lady named Latia that does not speak. She's supposed to be a maiden, and the person that's supposed to help her be a maiden is this ghost spirit monster thing called Black, and he's telling us that we have to go see the other maidens, take their relics, or we shouldn't take them by force, but we still need them, which I don't know what it means. I'm like, at first my character like almost says like, oh yeah, you should murder them, and you're like, no, don't do that, and I was like, yeah, no, don't do that, just don't jump to murder. But yeah, we need the relics to bring back to the island, to save it. But the weird thing about the island, the whole island's called like Omega Isle. So everyone expects everything to end and die, and wants things to end and die. But we disagree. We're gonna go save people's lives, even if they don't want us to.
After closing up the map, you grasp the wheel like a familiar old friend and tell the ship where you'd like to go. You now have free rein to sail across the sea as you see fit. New tales await you when you put into port on an island where a maiden dwells.
We'll see. Island or sea. Okay. Okay, we got a big map going on here. Oh, we got an event right up that.
You spot something blown into the sky from a whale's spout. It looks like it might fall this way, but it's hard to make out with the sun behind it.
Catch it.
You open your arms wide, and into them falls a fish. It's a fat, tasty-looking fish. Your companion's stomachs growl at the sight of it. Recalling it's about time to eat, you deftly prepare it and share a friendly meal.
Do we have lemon juice on this ship? I know lemon juice is really important. Or I guess vitamin C. We must fight the scurvy.
And fight.
I know how to do it.
Magnificent.
Please. No. Yeah, how's everyone's day going? I hope everyone's having a wonderful night. Two ones! Oh my gosh! Uh-huh. Alright, leveled up. Go damage, deal damage equal to the body. We rolled. It's okay. Bloody leveled up. She can do thunderbolt. Black leveled up. He can make people's that go down.
Ahoy, matey. It's like...
Increase.
Don't hold back.
Oof. That's fair. Nobody level up. Oh, that's me. I leveled up. Black leveled up. I didn't like T level up. She literally killed a thunder. I guess no, she didn't kill anything.
Whirlpools are a common occurrence in this area of the sea. It doesn't seem like your ship is capable of crossing them.
Let's see. You have blocked me in. Ah, I see. This is the edge of the map, I see. How can you put a person on water and then be like, here's the edge of the maps?
And fight.
How did Black... Any
Hope you win.
Yeah, we won.
I don't know what it is, but there's just something so relaxing about this. Nope, nope. Stop right.
Can't cross it. I'm looking for treasure, guys. In the last game, there's like treasure in the open part of the map, so I'm just looking for that stuff to help me, like when we get closer to end game. I'm looking early. Where's okay. Let's get out the material. Okay, so we're done. Check. Oh, this block. Ooh, nice. Level it up. I level it up. Unshakable. Can you move to... Okay. Abilities. Abilities. Without needing to be equipped. Oh, he just doesn't... You can never affect his attack. That's cool. Oh, yeah, okay. Sharpness. It's 2 turns. Oh, yeah, let's do the abilities. Yeah, just only one of that one. Here's, okay. Oop. Oop. There's a little spot here.
Don't hold back. Ah, the great open sea.
Alright, we'll keep pushing south. To find this maiden. Alright.
Laddie eagerly eyes the fishing rod on the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Up for some fishing, you ask? Laddie gives a hesitant nod. Except, it turns out she's never fished before.
Hey, same. Actually, that's a lie. I have fished before. Yeah, teacher. And she's
You
trying to
show
fish
her how
around
to
to do
hold
it.
the rod, and she casts the line into the water. Almost instantly, the rod begins to bend. You'd better tell her when to pull up. The rod bends sharply. Whatever she has, it's resisting with all its might. Laddie panics and yanks the rod toward her. The line snaps and goes slack. Alas.
I don't know yet.
You pat her back reassuringly. Sometimes that's just how it goes.
Say, don't do it. Right, so we're getting to the bottom of the map, so let's go this around. Ooh, I got cocky. Ow. Nice, nice. Where is Salvador?
Fight him off.
It's dead. Let's level it up. Just straight up immune for curses. Unlock Killer Frog enemy story. Probably look at the end of that in the stream. Hey, shipwreck.
You discover a shipwreck. You climb aboard and begin searching for anything useful.
Ooh, you rigged.
When you return to your vessel, the shipwreck sinks silently into the sea.
If I should do key movements. Yes, this is I believe. I level up. Level up. Hit land.
You cross the sea and arrive at the South Isle. On the South Isle, you will hear the tale of a maiden in blue.
Oh, hey Matt. How you doing, Matt? and give you a little bit of a shout out. How are you? I didn't get to catch your stream yesterday. I think you were playing Darker Than Darker Than Night. I keep forgetting the name. But I hope you are well. And I hope the game yesterday was good. I'm doing well. I had a half day today, so I get to play video games, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna stream, and I streamed it, and that's accomplishment for me. Dark and Darker, that's what it's called. But yeah. We played some Cyberpunk, Bomber Rush Cyberpunk. We got pretty far in that, and now we're starting Voice of Cards. We're still fairly into the beginning of the game. We're going to find maidens and take their relics because we need to be the best. We need our maiden to become the best maiden, so to save the island. We love a half day, yes we do. Yeah, let's go find the Azure.
Prepare to go ashore.
Let's find the Azure Maiden. Oh.
Bright rays of sunlight beam down onto the warm South Isle. Something about the place reminds you of the refreshing cool of the ocean.
The Tale of the Azure Maiden. It's ready. We're probably not gonna get all the way through it.
After weighing anchor and docking your ship at the pier, you go ashore. Utterly exhausted from hours at the helm, you stretch your legs for a moment, then open up your map. Once you have your heading, you and the others make for the village of Coveton in the south.
Let's go to Coveton.
Okay, now let's go.
Oh yeah, what is your would you I don't know. I've only watched you play Dark and Darker. But what is your favorite class in it? And what would you recommend for newbies? He says with his hands like the anime fingers touching each other. If you was a new player, how would you what kind of setup would you tell him to play? Him or her?
This must be a Stela of the Isle's guardian spirit.
This island is all types of different looking. Okay.
So hot, you grumble, as you use your shirt to fan yourself. Wondering how Laddie is holding up, you turn and see her squeezing a blue ball of fluff tightly. She begins to rub her cheek against it. From the elated look in her eyes, you can only guess how cooling it must feel. But the sight sends shivers down your spine. Laddie, that's a monster, you shout, readying your weapon.
Oh, I'm gonna kill it. Let's just cool us off, bro. Oh shit, that is a big monster. That is not not normal sized.
And fight.
Yay, game gems. Just these two. Listen again and hit boxes. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, nice to know. Good to know. Oh, never mind. I was scared about this monster because it was like 40. But now I know it's like a total pushover. We're gonna kill him before he even gets a turn. Never mind, he got a turn. Okay, that's not too bad damage. Now we're gonna murder him. I have not played those games. I've watched people play those games, but have not played them. You feel the necessary requirements to unlock horrible enemy story. Let's look at some of this stuff first. Let's look at this area real quick.
And fight.
Oh, Skelly, man. So he adds. Oh, okay. You are so after you don't even know it. Oh, people compare color styles. What? Further, gotcha. Okay. But yeah. It's just like yeah, watching you play against the bikes, at least it being like very fun, which is always good to see. Okay. Try to relax. Gotcha. You go to boost jump.
The village floats in the center of a cove. The gentle lapping of waves fills the air. Coveton seems like a peaceful place, far removed from conflict. As you enter the village, you're greeted by an unusual sight. A paper doll flitters about like a bird above a man's hand.
They made new characters. It's cool. Alright, how does it move?
The man sees your curious gazes and explains that he animates it with a magic charm. He claims that all the villagers use such spells to enrich their lives. At your straightforward question, the man appears to be at a loss for words. Now, though the maiden isn't here
Sorry,
now,
guys.
you know for certain that one lives in the village. You thank the man, then resume your search for the maiden.
Oh, shit.
The entrance to the shrine is resplendent with seashells. The maiden must make a hobby of collecting them. The village gets so lively when the maiden is here, the man mutters. his brow furrowed with worry.
You fulfill the necessary requirements to unlock Man in Blue flip side story. Alright, we will go back to it. We will flip these stories at the end of the stream. So we can just have some stories to read over.
The old woman stares intently into a crystal ball. Not ready to show me, are you? She mumbles at it. She tells you she first used magic when she divined who she would marry, nigh on 50 years ago. You can't help but admire her dedication to the craft.
Did she marry that person? Alright, we'll find out when we look at her story. Thanks. Yeah, I understand that. I think that's why I know it's gonna be like a weird thing to say. I think playing games with like non-optimal builds, like the things that are fun in the games is like very important. Like I know there's always like the try-hard build and stuff like that and all this other stuff, but I think they're in games, especially with there's like multiplayer or like PvP, there should be always be like fun things. And they should the fun things should be fun. Because yeah, sometimes you know, when everyone's running like, I don't know, Fireball. Everyone's running Fireball, 4 sets of Fireball, and 1 revival. I imagine that gets kind of annoying. When like that game has polymorphs, right? It has like you could turn into like a rat or something, right? Like you know what I'm trying to say. 100% agree. Yeah. Do we have more money? Can we buy things that make us over leveled? Can we be over leveled? Please, sir. Good sir, can you let us be over leveled? And spite thy enemies. We don't have enough money to be over leveled. The huge their form is quite OP right now. Got you. Yeah. But yeah, at least that sounds 100% hilarious and fun. So like yeah. This dude was a main character in the first series. Let's little touch. Nope. But yeah, now, how are you enjoying the rest of your night? Have you gotten dinner? Have you eaten? This is kind of an open question for a chat. I don't know your time zone, but if your time zone is evening or nighttime, you should eat. As a reminder, and let me know what you're going to eat. I had stuffed crust pizza, and I'm still gonna have more because even though I probably don't need to eat more, I want stuffed crust pizza.
The woman sighs. That maiden's gone gallivanting again today.
She's gallivanting.
Despite being tasked with protecting the village, it seems she has quite the infamous reputation.
That sounds like hater talk. You kind of sound like gives off the vibe of hater. Woman in blue. Woman in blue, it sounds like you're kind of a hater. Woo.
The man tells you the village may be renowned for its magic charms, but the tasty fish caught here aren't half bad either.
You're like, that muscular man. Okay, sweet. We got his thing again. Yeah, he showed up in another one. In the first game, there's a muscle mommy that I think the first time I saw her in the game, I just gasped because I was like, "Whoa, muscle mommy!"
Face contorted in concentration. The young boy you ask him about the maiden. I saw her at the Maiden shrine, he says, as he tosses the paper bird into the air.
One pieces paper into shape of a bird.
Wonder of wonders, the paper bird flaps its wings and flies about, showing you where the Maiden shrine is.
Can we pass it? Yeah, we were just over there. Okay. We are unlocking stories very, very fast, which is kind of surprising to me. Oh? Well,
At the heart of the shrine, you see a young woman and man discussing something in earnest. The woman's name is Fila. She is, without a doubt, the maiden shouldering the Isle's fate.
is this a redrawing of the merchant character in the first one? I like this. I'm kind of digging this little changes that they're doing.
The man's name is Hyde. He is the maiden's wise attendant. Excuse me. I need to speak with the maiden, you say, interjecting yourself into their conversation. Fila whirls to you and asks, which do you think is cuter? Though you're baffled by the sudden and unrelated question, she doesn't miss a beat and shows you a seashell in each of her hands.
Ooh, okay. Hey! We're going with this one.
Caught in the moment,
Yeah.
you mumble an unexpected answer beneath your breath. You quickly realize your mistake and look around when... Oh my, Fila remarks bashfully. Hyde simply gives a in response.
Oh, I'm pissed off, Hyde. We just met. I need him to do something already. Rinsed up his girl right in front of him. That's not a good idea.
Laddie looks off into the distance, her lips pursed as if whistling, though no sound comes out. Lack, annoyed for some reason, seems on the verge of rebuking you.
Ah, come on, Mac.
Apparently, the maiden and her attendant had wagered on which shell was cuter. You had heard about the Azure Maiden from the villagers, but now you see for yourself that she's quite the free-spirited woman. You explain to them why you've come, and ask if Fila will lend you her maiden's relic. Despite knowing the circumstances, Hyde tells you that things just aren't that simple.
Why isn't it that simple, Hyde? With rations? Do we punch him in the face and just take it? Let's try not to be violent.
You take a deep breath and prepare to persuade them when...
I like how he was like, your main character really wanted to punch these people, just try to steal it.
I'll let you borrow it if you help me find the pirate's treasure, Fila says. She explains that there are rumors of pirate treasure hidden within the Crystal Cave, southeast of the village.
Okay.
Pirates, you murmur. You think about it for a moment, but with little other choice, you agree to help. You never change, sighs Hyde. But Fila pays him no mind as she prepares to embark on the adventure.
Hey, they joined a. They joined the party like it's not a battle. Have fixed armors and weapons. You can only change their rings. Okay. Mm. No. I know what they do already.
The innkeeper's eyes light up in surprise and delight. Well, well, well. To what do I owe the honor of a visit from the son of the Fortune Tellers Alliance chairman, she asks.
Hmm?
She clearly has you confused with someone else. But on the plus side, she is extremely happy to see you. So happy, in fact, she waives the fee for your room.
Okay. We take that. We'll leave. Let us look at our portrait real quick. Let's give it a little bit more armor. Yeah, we'll just come back to these or anything. Oh, we can play again.
This is the game parlor. Come play cards, the boy at reception calls.
No, I'm hoping the game is exactly like this, ass game because of it. If it isn't, I'm screwed. Watch this game be completely different from the game, the first game. Okay. Guys, it's different. Actually, no, it's not different. Yay, we go first. Yep, okay, it's the same. I get why they do the simpler version of the game, but like the more complicated version of the game that you get to play in this game, man, I'm saying game too much, is way more fun. And maybe they should just start with that one, even though I know it might be more complicated. But I understand where it's like, oh, you have to win, you have to beat this guy in the simple game. Oh fuck, he might beat me. Me talking my shit, and I might lose. Oh gosh. Oh, have the tides have turned, my friend. I I might be in trouble. Okay, this is kind of getting a little bit bad. It's okay, guys. Who believes is the most important part. Okay, he's gonna have to go down. Okay, never mind. Okay, guys, I am still losing. Must play. But like I was saying, because the later version of this game, has like spell up like effects, right? Like you deal damage or you do stuff, you stop, your opponent from getting and doing stuff. By putting like things, so like the A one like lets you steal cards, like the ones that you steal cards and you get sets of them, right? So there's these like cool abilities that makes it worth going for the small ones too. Uh, 9. This one is going to be worth, I don't know. Alright, we're winning again. I can confidently be mean again. Oh, look at this. Oh. Guys. Okay. Okay. We're still winning, guys. So I can confidently be mean. Continue to be mean. Yeah, what the heck is this dude doing? I didn't luck out and got ridiculously good cards at the end. And if I didn't get these cards, I'd been totally screwed. It's all skill, baby. Yeah, again in second place.
Not bad,
Nice,
the
nice.
boy praises you, proffering a gift in commemoration of your first win.
Hey, marine dice. Let's do that right now. Okay. We'll play that stuff a little bit later. Where is the dice? Yep. Oh, I have to do that at the end. Oh, go here. And we go to other. Yep. Yep. We are so interested. Our games on Steam. Nice, yeah, I got you. I need enough to understand what games, so I'm very well right now. I got you. It's pretty straightforward. But yeah, it is a little bit. It gets. There's a reason why they want you to do like the simple version, because like, there's another version that's like weirdly weird. It's weird. Weirdly weird. Where's the die? Tech shadow. Affect voices. Can we do the voices be in a different? Okay, so I'll make them louder. Sound effects, background music, other. Yep. Oh. Game speed. Shadows. Where's the dice? Alright. I guess I'll do that later.
How may I help you? The proprietor inquires.
New image. We're too poor.
Will that be all? The
Yes.
proprietor asks.
We will take a big fat nothing.
All right. Things have taken a very lively turn, haven't they?
Said southeast. No, I want to go over there.
Don't hold back.
Another thing that changed. We used to be limited to more people in the party. I mean, not four. 3 people in the party for the first game. And I feel like these games are DLC. So it's very interesting. So I use that. I do. Man, that's a good one. Yeah, we should just. Oop, I will hydrate. Yeah. Finish going to use a sleep skill. Yeah. It's okay, paralyzed, frozen, or see. Completely disabled. Gosh. I'm gonna go get some more water. I'll be right back. Hello, guys. Sorry about that. I was looking at something on my phone that made me laugh. Ah. And I have hydrated, not Nate. Yeah, Nate. I have hydrated. I got some water. Oh, you think your defense will save you? I'm gonna murder so much of you. I can roll higher than a 4. Okay, there we go. That's in the wall. Treasure discovered. Ooh, which treasure to go with? Let's go with the one on the right. Nice. Oh. Oh. Why did you tell me? You know I wanted the gold. Yeah. Yes. It's on this side of the island. Nothing. Oh, that should be.
You come across an open-air stall. A sign reads, "Goods bought here." As you peer into the stall, its proprietress calls out to you. "This is an exchange shop. We'll pay good money for whatever you have." "But this determines the price," she continues, revealing the die in her hand.
Wait. Any equipment to sale?
It seems she's finished buying for the day. The proprietress begins closing up shop, and you go on your way. You discover a shipwreck.
Yay!
You climb aboard and begin searching for anything useful. Lack trembles and whispers. This place feels haunted.
Yeah, continue exploring.
You'll
Fuck
be
you, Lack.
fine. You flash Lack a reassuring smile and press on through the shipwreck. But then Laddie grabs your hand and you stop. She's clearly worried about the frightened lag.
Black man. Some more over there. Let's go back over here. Okay, so we'll explore this alley and then we'll call it quits and then we'll go raid someone. Raid a friend. Let's actually go to this island too. No, hi Isaac. You go 24 hours? I can't, even though I would want to. One day you'll get your 24-hour stream.
Boat sits anchored in the water. You glance at the
Thank you for
catch on
checking in.
board and deem it acceptable.
I guess you can't go down there. I'm surprised. I thought you could use the boat. In an ad, but higher. There we go. Let me know when you're free, Isaac, from the ad jail.
You spy a parcel on the roadside. As you pick it up, you are enveloped in a wonderful aroma. Inspecting the parcel, you read its intended destination was Coveton. You know not its contents, but will you complete its delivery?
I would deliver it.
You decide to deliver it on your way and tuck the parcel into your bag.
Okay. Isaac, let me know when you're out of ad jail.
Hope you win.
I'm gonna do so. Yep. One day you're gonna get your stream, Isaac. Just believe. Your 24-hour stream will come one day. One day. But how are you doing, Isaac? How's your day? Jeez. She does a lot of damage. Oof, he got punched. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. We're missing one. That's good to hear. I leveled up. Your all status alignments except KO restore 8 health. Nice. Yeah, so we're playing the second DLC. of Voice of Cards today. We played a little bit of Bomber Rush Cyberpunk today as well. So yeah, we're just enjoying playing games. Let me give you a shout out real quick. Isaac is awesome. You should go watch him. There's more words to be said, but those words sum up. Though, like, there's no amount of words that can sum up how awesome Isaac is. So I'll try to keep it as a short amount of as possible. But yeah, definitely go follow Isaac. Great person, great dude. He's playing a game. I forgot the name, but every time a character tee-hees, he has to force to drink water. And I think we should enforce that wherever there's a tee-hee for Isaac, not for anyone else. Anywhere else you see a tee-hee and you see Isaac, you should make him drink water. You should tell him to drink water.
And fight.
Take a sip of water. I want to see this special ability, so I'm going to try to get it. The dude messed it up. Nice. Oof. Alright, I want to see how much damage this does. Don't do this damage. You meanie. See if there were max amount of gems. Yay! A bond between maid and attendant. Alright. Oh, they joined the cards. That's pretty cool.
2 fight as 1.
Treasure discovered. Let's go with left. Let's go, gold. Gimme, 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 gimme. Let's drop through this popular thing before we go in here.
Having arrived in Coveton, a woman asks you, "Are you the postman?" You shake your head no. She says she's been waiting forever at the village entrance for a delivery. Her eyes light up when you show her the parcel you picked up. "That's what I've been waiting for." It seems the parcel contained an exotic perfume she ordered. While dancing a jig in celebration of her long-awaited perfume, she hands you a gratuity for carrying it all this way.
Is the card? No, it's just a crap ton of gold. That's a lot of gold I just have on hand. Let me go to the armory right now. I'll make its attack so devastating, but we don't have enough. It does give him a lot of things. A lot of attack for not much. But there's negatives. It goes down to a 4 and all this other stuff. So now, let's go back. I want this one from the beginning of the game. I'll get that one. And I will equip the rig. Hey Autumn, how are you doing? Give you a shout out. How are you doing, Autumn? How's your day? We're playing the did I do this right? I did not do this right. Give me a second, Autumn. We're playing the second installment of the Voices of Cards. We're gonna try to knock out the whole trilogy. Eventually, one day, hopefully. Legends of Heroes Trails. That's the name of the TV game. It's a Heat game. I'm alright. Food. Feeling much better. Okay. Yes, I hope you're feeling better. I hope you are getting lots of soup and tea. Tea for Autumn. Soup for Autumn. No problem. You guys are awesome people, and I can say that factually because I'm in your streams. It's not even like a lie or anything. It's just that's the matter of fact. You guys are really awesome, and I like being around you guys. Yeah. How was your day? Other than being sick, you just rest all day, I'm guessing. Let's try. Ooh, treasure. War gold. Infinite chemo, gotcha. That is not a bad way to rest. That sounds like a perfect way to rest, in my opinion. They are telling us, they're like, hey bro, if you don't stock up supplies, you're gonna die. I'm going to try to do one more thing. Let's clean up the rest of this area. And then we will get the better weaponry from the other armory. And then we will,
You catch Laddie stealing glances at the fishing rod on the boat. Perhaps she'd like another shot at glory. With your guidance, she clumsily, haltingly readies the rod and casts the line into the water. Minutes pass. Suddenly, the rod jerks toward the water. Laddie, panic in her eyes, looks to you for help. The rod bends and fits and starts. You're sure she's got something. She gathers herself for a moment and pulls with all her might. A small fish dangles on the line.
nice.
Laddie, overcome with joy at her first catch, throws her arms around Lack and squeals with glee. You look at the fish, beaming with pride. You know what Laddie will be having for supper this evening.
Nice, nice, nice. It was like a smaller island, so that's why I'm like, ah.
Don't hold back.
Don't poison. Poison me. Yes, I just waiting for a second. I've been well. Autumn. I just had a half day at work today, which was nice. I leveled up today, so you know, I'm nervous about that, but you know, it's always good to to know that you leveled up, right? Thank you, thank you. So yeah, so for me, my day has been just generally just, if I could say words, chill. Oh, oh, oh. So this one is the most painful one. I have not got anything on the Steam sale today. Um, is there any recommendations you have? I'm always interested in playing and getting the coolest of games. Alright, let me think. You have the sword. I think the only thing that I was like I got recently. One second. I got Wilds and I got Wonderstop because it was made by the same people that made Stanley's Parable, and it's a game about making tea, and this person that like that's wild. um, got you. I will check it out. I am interested in this one. Yeah, I'm very interested in it being backed by same creators that did Stanley's Parable. Makes me excited for it. Excited. Okay. I feel this. Let's see how much we have to do in the cave. We'll probably clear maybe the first room of the cave, first level of the cave. So imagine it's gonna be a
The Crystal Cave teems with the stones that give it its name. They say the intermittent echo of water droplets is the sound of more crystals forming.
I'm stupid.
Your
Gotcha,
party
okay.
and Fila have become
I will
fast
check
friends on
those
the
out.
road to the cave. Though Laddie seems somewhat nervous to finally have a female friend her age, she looks happy nonetheless. The loose-lipped Fila tells you all sorts of details about her life, including the fact that she and Hyde are lovers. Hyde seems on edge about her blasé divulgences. You give him a pat on the shoulder, quietly sympathizing with him.
Okay, this area, there's water. It looks a little bit big, a big area. So we're gonna have to use a boat for it for, I'm guessing, some of it. Oh, at least they're stones. Stones means we can't go the wrong way all the time. Gotcha. That one's going. Ah!
Congrats. You can see what looks like a chest within the shadows on the opposite bank. Unfortunately, you can't cross over with the water raging as it is.
Yes, they hear me. We don't need you, we do. Ah, so low. What? No, don't freeze it. Don't freeze it. Water. 5+. Takes space in the other roof. Load up. I am interested in the 30 Birds game. Oh, trust. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, we'll do it first.
Hope you win.
Nice.
Magnificent.
I should heal on these screens, I just realized. I should have healed. That's Gotcha.
You come across a large boulder. You aren't sure where it fell from, but some of it is submerged in the waterway and is obstructing the water's flow.
Push it.
The 5 of you rally together, then push, and...
Nice.
the boulder sinks into the water, stopping its flow completely. It looks like you have a new path to tread now. Fila hugs Hyde in her excitement. He blushes in embarrassment and reminds her that others are watching. At their public display of affection, Laddie covers her face with her hands, but peeks at them through her fingers.
Hugging how lewd. Is there anything you're looking forward to as the weather warms up? I don't know how much it warms up for you in your neck of the woods, but I hope it comes warm. Gotcha. Also, yeah, gotcha. Makes sense. Big feels, big feels. Okay, everyone's up to square now. Hi, Sydney. How are you doing? Beebe wawa, beebe wawa. How are you doing, Sydney? Sydney is an amazing artist. He does amazing streams. And if you're here, uh, you know Sydney. Because she's that awesome. Been playing a lot of Monster Wilds, and like killing all the monsters. And she's an ambassador for Infinite Nick. A very, very kind, hardworking, and nice soul that you should follow. And she did my model. If you like this little model, PNG tutor I have, Sydney did it. Nah, you're too kind, Sydney. But yeah, we're playing the sequel of the Voice of Cards. There's new characters, new dangers, and more things to get hit by randomly. I think I'm just gonna clear out this area, and then I will call it for tonight. All allies land critical
You win.
hits. Oh, this is easy. That's dead. What? Oh, I was about to say. I should this super hard. Watching the weirdest ad ever. What are you watching? What does the algorithm think Sydney needs? This is just weird. Okay. I'm interested on why it was weird now, but I won't press. Oh, treasure respect. Let's go with left. I'm doing well. I'm today I leveled up. So I'm glad about that. I'm a little bit nervous about being older, but you know, it's always nice. It's always nice to make it. Everything. So, I had a half day at work. Yes, it is. But yeah, so I had a half day. Got some cake, and I got the stream, which was nice. Like I haven't been able to stream in a while, and I wanted to do it. So, thank you, Sydney. Oh no, I did not get a promotion. Oh no, the only promotion was closer to that's grim. To just being older. That's the only promotion I got. I got the right to get older. Oh hi Woozy, how you doing? Thank you, Adam. You also deserve a promotion. I would love a promotion, but I doubt it'll come. Give you a shout out, Woozy. But yeah, I got to play Bomber Cyberpunk Bummer Rush Cyberpunk today, and I'm going to play a little bit of House of Cards. Yeah, and I want to get back into streaming, and I want to get to continue doing projects while streaming. So I'm slowly working back into it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for the wishes, the birthday wishes. You guys are too kind. What's on this side? No, just more rocks. Just more rocks. All small. Just more rocks. Ooh, tomatoes. Give me. Aww. And a lecture, but I'm not gonna get hurt, he says before he gets hurt. Okay, we went this way before. Let's go on this one.
And fight.
They're gonna do their super attack. Play 6. Is that 7? Yeah, 7, so I will just do yeah, let's do it. Nice. I'm doing well. Like I said, to Sydney, I'm just enjoying my birthday.
Magnificent.
And yeah, and I'm just trying to give streaming a shot. Just keep streaming. I wanna get better. I wanna become a better streamer, and the only way to do that is to stream, I think. And I want to play video games. Yeah. Money for partner, Sydney. That's so far away. I appreciate the sentiment,
Teamwork
but that's gonna be a long road. Let's go. So yeah. Yeah, so there's a lot of games I want to play too, so yeah, perfect time to stream, right? But yeah, how was your day, Lucy? Ooh, treasure. 50 gold, give me. You got this, yeah. It's been okay? Yeah, I got you. I asked this to Autumn. I know this might not be true for you, Sydney. Actually, no, it might be even doubly true for you, because, Australia is a very strange place. But like, are you guys looking forward to anything as things like warm up? I'm guessing things cool down for you, Sydney. I don't know.
You did.
I'm bad at temperatures and climates and just geology. Hot as fuck still, gotcha. It's never not hot over there, right? You live in a humid hell. I'm sorry. Alright, we cleared out this place. I think we're gonna end streaming here. Oh. But, I probably should have started with this. Here's a jigsaw. Here's a jigsaw Sydney. It's one on soccer. It's like you read my mind. Um, yeah, let me put someone to read out to. And you guys, thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna be on. There's been some stuff happening, so I'll probably be like in and out for streaming and stuff. But I'm hoping to stream more consistently. So, but what about you, Woozy? I don't know if you're still around. Do you have any? Is there anything you're looking forward to as things get warmed up? Ooh. I can have a person I want to raid. I think I'm gonna raid Sakura. Going kayaking. Gotcha. You guys are so outdoorsy. So outdoorsy. I wouldn't know how to start. I don't know how to swim, so I have a lot of things. Yeah, that does sound fun. Yeah. Again, you guys, thank you so much for being here, and joining me on this day. You guys are all so very kind and so very nice, and I appreciate, you guys joining my stream, and I appreciate you guys stream. Since I started these games, I'm gonna hopefully finish them soon. I do want to play more of these. And yeah, I'm planning to you guys over to Sakura. What's her name? Yama. Sakura Murayama. She is living in Japan, and she doesn't stream too much, but she's super nice. I actually met her in Japan. She let me eat eel and stuff like that, and that was very cool. Let me hydrate Isaac. Thank you, Isaac, and thank you, Sydney, for setting up the raid. She's playing Little Guardsman, which is like, I think, like a game where you sell goods and stuff like that. It looks kind of Disney-esque. It seems fun, so let's go over there. Let's be nice. And before I leave, let me go thank everyone real quick. Moon, thank you for the follow. Boxy, thank you so much for the 95 bits. I appreciate it. Trixie, thank you for the raid. Raptor, thank you for the follow. McCall, thank you for the raid. And everyone else, thank you for being here. These are too kind. Make sure you guys are taking care of yourself. Remember, health over wealth. Let me start with Swade. You guys, copy the rate matches. If you don't have any of the emotes, feel free to use any of your emotes or the one that has the other turtle. How do I start this? How do I do this again? There's this. Alright. Let's start with. Alright, guys. Once again, I can never say this enough. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Woozy. Thank you, Isaac. Thank you, Sydney. Thank you, Autumn. And everyone else. I'll see you guys soon. either in your stream or mine. Just remember, you guys. Hopefully, we'll be sure you guys are taking care of yourself. And um, enjoy the day. Thank you for being here on my birthday. And take it easy. Peace.